What is... oh gosh, I realized the... Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the stream once again. It is going to be the last stream for the month. It's going to be the last stream for a little while. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Youko vs. CS. I've messed up the name so many times, but I will try my best to repronounce it correctly. Because I've mispronounced it so many times. But, basically, they're playing against CSL, as they are commonly known as. But, can I get a happy birthday? My birthday tomorrow. Hey, happy birthday, Mello! I'll give you a happy birthday tomorrow, I promise. I'll give you a big happy birthday tomorrow. I'll post it on Twitter. I'll do that for you. But big happy birthday. Very big birthday. Bella, I can't give Bella... I get Bella to give you a bit of a birthday because she's sleeping. She sleeps. But, so, to kind of clarify all the situation that's going on behind me. So, I am moving house. So, like, I'm going to be moving house. I'm moving to Cape Town. And I was just in the process of, like, moving all my stuff. And it's been a bit of a... It's been a bit of a hassle to try and, like, get everything all together. So, I've got everything all boxed up. My beds had to be remade and everything. So, it's a bit of a mess behind me. I would show you more. It's just my room is very empty. It's got just boxes everywhere. Yo, can I have your old room? Yeah, sure. Go for it, Grom. Go for it, man. You can take it. Free of charge, brother. And it's just I'm not gonna have my desktop. So what's happening is I had to pack a lot of my stuff because my car is gonna be going down. Can I have your new room? Then where? Okay, you're gonna have to pay up some of that rent, Hard Rock. If you want my room. Because then where am I gonna sleep, bro? Like, come on, bro. You can't just do me like that. But, we could share. Okay, and I think it's because my mic was a bit far away. So I'm just gonna move it a little bit closer, if that's easier. But thank you, Bithmith. Thank you. We can share Kappa. Ooh, that's a bit of a trick. That's... Ooh, okay. Hard Rock, you get the Kappa Pride coming out in clutch, eh? But, what's happening tonight? So, not really tonight, more tomorrow. Are you playing solo queue? I would, but I actually would, like, I've got the stream and then I'm gonna be packing. Like, so basically my car is going on a big truck down to Plettenberg Bay because that's where I'm going first, just to get my cat settled down there because my cat Bella, she's gonna be staying in Plet for a little while, just until we can get just until we can get a place in Cape Town that allows pets. Because at the place we have my mom has in Cape Town doesn't allow pets. So we have to get a place that allows Bella to stay there. So that's going to be the situation with Bella. But so tomorrow what's happening is the car's going on that truck. And I'm putting majority of my stuff in that car. What is this in my mouth? Putting the majority of my stuff in that car. And then the car is going to go down with all my things. But including some of the stuff included in my things is my PC. So I'm going to be putting that all in the car after the stream. The stream was... I agreed to this. I agreed to do the stream. And I'm going to be... And I was going to do it on my desk. Try and do it on my laptop, but I couldn't really set it up too easily on my laptop. So I'm going to try and set it up on my... Got on my desktop. I'm moving all the files over. So I can try and do some streaming when I'm back... when I'm in Plet for like about a week. And then I'll get to full-time streaming again. Well, not full-time streaming. Why do you have a sink on your bedrooms? Why do you have a sink on your bedrooms? It's not really a sink, more or less. That's just a bowl. That's just a bowl on a counter. That's not a sink. Don't worry. But why I come to Cape? It's because my mom lives in Cape Town. I've been living up here alone in Joburg. My mom is in Cape Town at the moment. My dad's in Durban, but he's working in Durban. So he wants to move back to Cape Town as well to be with my mom. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be with my family because I feel like I need to be with my family. My family is very important to me. So I can I'm going to be in the Rondebosch area from what I know. Like, well, for temporarily until we get our place in November. So... Oh, too far. Enjoy. Hard Rock talking like I ain't gonna visit him, bro. Because I'm gonna be spending some time there. Like I'm just happy I'm gonna be there with my mom and my dad, or my dad hopefully soon enough. Unfortunately, I won't have my girlfriend Gabs. I'll pick you on my way to Pete. Hey, sounds good, brother. Sounds like a plan. But unfortunately, my girlfriend, she's not gonna be able to come with as much as I would love her to. And it would be amazing if I could bring her with me this time around. But I am not going to be able to. So we are going to doing the long distance. I'm going to visit her. She can visit me. I'm going to be coming up to Joburg for Comic-Con. And she's going to probably come down to Cape Town. And we're going to do road trips and everything. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to miss her so much. And she's watching right now. So, and you are there, my angel. I love you. But it's a bit of a tricky situation because I was so focused on my exams and everything, and then that passed, and now I'm kind of just in the whole, oh gosh, I'm moving in like 2 days. Well, now it's 1 day, so now everything's being packed up for tomorrow roundabout, and hopefully they'll all be done. Like I just need to I need to just put everything in the car. I need to make sure my PC's all fine. I've got bulb bread for my glasses and everything, so it should be fine for that. But yeah, so this will be my last stream for a little bit, just a little while. So don't miss me too much, chat. And we're gonna miss Bella, so I'm gonna have to figure out something around that Bella situation. And with all this happening, I'll hopefully have better internet and I'll be able to work a bit more on my stream. So I'm gonna be working on some personal projects for myself. And then I'm gonna be working on some of my own just general stuff for the stream to make it look good. Like I'm gonna take a lot of the season start stuff that Riot gave me, and I'm gonna work around and play with it and all that's quite fun. But we gotta get the sick bangers, man. Jamalot, we gotta get the bangers, man. The bangers are always necessary. They are like the most necessary. But also, so me and my girlfriend did is we got each other Build-A-Bears. I got a Stitch, named it Stitchy. We got she got my voice in her one, and I got her voice in my one. And whenever we need a hug or a cuddle, we just press the button and talk to it. But she got me Toothless, or his name is Fory, like 4. Like, my phone sounds like Jin when he says 4, or is Jin saying 4. But then also, because he's a Night Fury, so she thought it was Night Fury, and I thought it was really cute. And I love Fury so much. He's so cute. Why are you looking at me so funny, bro? Ooh, I love it so much. I love this so much. I just love her so much. This is my face. Stop judging. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I can't judge someone on their face. I was so rude. What's the ETA on the game? The game should be started up relatively soon. They are just doing they're doing their pro draft. So they're just setting up the pro draft once again, and it's just giving them a bit of trouble. Let's talk more play. See hashtag CSL win. Oh, I don't know if Void's gonna be very happy with you, Oddrock, if she sees you there. Say that, hey. You're gonna have to face her wrath. And like, it's safe to say Void can be quite scary. I like controversy. Well, any publicity is good publicity. Are you right or wrong? Let's talk more play. I know we're gonna try get the game as soon as possible, but I'm gonna try and get some more good vibes going along. So, where are the good vibes? Why are you sleeping, bro? Don't be sleeping on the stream, bro. It just ain't right, bro. Drinks for the memories. See, it tastes like everyone's telling me to sleep, bro. So I'll play music that does not put you to sleep. Give me a reason. Last Resort from Falling in Reverse. Oh, I've heard a lot about that. I'm actually gonna play it then. Yeah, I'll play it. Yeah, I haven't reacted to it yet, so so this will be like a first reaction to the song, pretty much. So let's see what it is like. Okay, we're going. I've heard their reimagined versions before, so curious to see where this leads. This is my last bleed. Oh my. Oh, that piano gave me goosebumps. My life in peace. Ooh. Ronnie, bro, what is... This is beautiful. So died. Leave to my side. Ooh. Like, actual just goosebumps. My gosh, what? I was out today. Lost my mother. So beautiful. Big Sasa. Sorry, this song is... What? I life pieces. What is that? That was beautiful. My goodness. I didn't think that the punk rock song that Papa Roach released would be able to make me cry or the reimagined versions. My gosh, that's such a beautiful song. Ronnie is something else. Ronnie has done something. He's worked his magic on that song, and it's so beautiful. Like the operatic, like all the like the symphony of sound is just beautiful. It just like encapsulates the song in such a unique and different way. Yes. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen. So now it is that time. I know it's taken us a hot minute, but we are finally into Champ Select, ladies and gentlemen, and this should be a banger. This is going to be. They did do a previous Champ Select in Pro Draft. So, oh no, I'm not sorry. I need to do something quickly. I've realized it's bugged. It didn't fix itself. So, don't pay it. So it's Youko. Oh, and okay, CSL. All right, there we go. I do apologize for that one. That's like NA production. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely say it's a little bit of an NA production, so I do apologize for that. But we are into Champs Select, ladies and gentlemen. So we see the Lee Sin and the Hectrum are going to be taken away there along with the Zaya. So that is going to be a very comfortable, easy ban there. They do not want that super big wombo combo with the Malphite and the Lee Sin. Quite a strong jungler right now, so very understandable that is going to be banned away. Well, Lux is going to be halted. Veigar did get banned away from Munchmello. No, did get banned away from Angel Anna, but it's going to be likely to be the Lux mid. As in that's going to be the Ashe immediately picked up. So that could be Ashe support or Ashe AD carry. Could be a very, very strong dynamic bot lane. Plenty of pick potential with that. The Seraphine is going to be harvested. That is going to be the Ashe Seraphine. They do yoink the Seraphine away from Youko as the Misfortune will be immediately picked up for Razy. As then the Olaf is going to be picked up. So Moxie is playing that Lux support, and that is going to be Olaf for Munchmello in that top lane. So it is going to be a rather spicy pick, as Lissandra will be the mid lane answer. Olaf, very likely a good pick against the... Oh, as you see, Kappa coming from Mr. Not. Hey, Mr. Not. Let's see what you've cooked up for the ladies out here. We'll see what the ladies have cooked up. As that is going to be the Zoe taken away in the mid lane. So no Zoe angle there. Malzahar is going to be banned in the mid lane as well from Miss Angel Anna. So no Malzahar, no Veigar, and no Annie. Triple ban against Angel Anna in the mid lane. A lot of fear towards her there. As now we are going to be seeing the next set of bans. What are we going to be seeing possibly locked in here? So it's going to be the Rek'Sai going in the jungle. Probably one of the strongest junglers in League of Legends right now. So we're definitely not surprised that that is going to have heavy priority. Especially as of late. As Void is going to be picking up the Maokai. She has played this champion a handful of times. She knows what she's doing. Very easy setup with the Misfortune as well as the Lux. So that is very easy lockdown, especially for the people as immobile as the Ashe and the Seraphine. Then Brand for Angel Anna. So that is going to be her signature Brand mid. She's going to be able to try and poke out that Lissandra and give her a bit of a hard time. As that actually is not a that is not a Rek'Sai jungle. That is a Rek'Sai top lane. I'd like to be in the jungle, being in the jungle a bit this patch. Bruh, what do you mean? They did pro draft, so yeah, let's see. What song are you getting for me, Mr. Myth? Oh, I love that song by Bring Me the Horizon. I will cue it for you. Don't you worry. I love Bring Me the Horizon. Alright, there we go. So... was not something I expected. Oh, wow. You're so grom with the dad jokes coming out in hot, bro. Woke up in a rail house. The label, it fell off. My own meltdown. The cannibals, yeah. And it's something special. It's now or never. It's now or never. Into us, it's now or never. Into picking petals. But what I am going to do now is I'm going to do a little cheeky prediction for all of you fellows with those skelly coin that really want to amp up the ante a little bit there. Like, who do you think is going to take game 1 in this OUAdventure tournament between Youko and CSL? It is bound to be an interesting, and I feel like it's going to be quite a close game as well. Youko have been playing quite well this season. Have not seen CSL, so curious to see what they have as answers to this Youko team comp. Cannibals, yeah. It's now or never. It's essential. It's now or never. Give it to us. It's now or never. Rachel. Keep picking petals. Afraid I don't love me anymore. Get on the gram and I just be a saint. Today you taint every metal. Keep picking petals. Student petals and a run in the wood. Standing is all and not enough. This is a vibe, man. Myth, bro, absolute banger. I 100% dig it. I love Bring Me the Horizon. Keep picking petals. What I do when you love me anymore? Is a kid on the gram. You just be a fan, but this shit ain't heavy metal. I like this album. This album was a really good album by Bring the Horizon. I thought it was really good. Definitely one of their more interesting albums, I can say. But it was also an album that was the most entertaining to watch, at least I could say. So I do apologize for the overlay as well, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not going to be able to have a overlay specifically for this tournament. So I'm going to be using a default overlay that I have here. As I just need to find the right one. All right, there you go. We'll do the Prime League one because that's the easiest one to edit. Because I don't want to mess up anything for you guys, chat. Yeah, solid song. Going to pee, don't start. Oh, don't worry. I'll wait for you, my man. Obviously. I'll wait for the boy. I'm just trying to figure out why this is not like fitting in the box as planned. Come on, fit in the box. Fit in the box. Box is now fit. It fit in box, I think. I think it fit in box. Okay, cool. So I'm going to move you guys over to just to the side here for now, unfortunately. So I just need to make sure that everything is all labeled out, but we are going to be heading into game relatively shortly, as that's going to be Olaf heading into that top lane. We got Lux going to support that. Brand mid is going to be quite a spicy pick. We got Rek'Sai top lane. Seraphine support with the Ashe and the Sandra mid at the Viego in the jungle. We should be able to get into game relatively soon, ladies and gentlemen. So don't go away there. Just going to get rid of the time controls. Get that. And it looks like we are, vroom, and away we go. So there, oh gosh. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are finally into game here in this I believe it is a best of 2 or best of 3 match between Youko and CSL. It's bound to be a banger. As now we're finally into game. I'm going to see some of the skins that we're going to be seeing on the Rift here. So we've already got the I think it's the Soaring Phoenix Lux. We have got the Prestige Edition Porcelain Lux down on the bot side. We have got the Prestige Edition brand new Lux skin. It's not the Archon, it's the... Oh, that skin is so beautiful. I love that skin. But then that's going to be Void Bunny rocking the jungle. Going to be rocking that Toad, rocking the World Breaker Maokai there. We got the Internal Flame brand mid. And looks like we're not going to have any invades. We're going to have a very calm start here with Youko, all defending the bot side. But then we're also going to have multiple lanes being watched out there. Just a general 5 stack. As now Colin's running the High Noon Ash. Got a very nice skin there for the Ash there. We've got that the newest Seraphine skin to go to our collection. Got the Rek'Sai defaults. We've got Pentakill, Dissonance of Pentakill Viego, and we have got Darkstar Lysandra. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in for something good. Let's see what Youko and CSL can bring for us tonight in this best of 3 matchup. I'm a bit rusty. I do apologize if I mess up 1 or 2 things. It's been a hot minute, and my focus has kind of shifted more to work, to working on my move and whatnot. But we see there's going to be Void starting in that bot side with the red buff. Going to be very comfortable there. Just going to see she's running the first strike on the Maokai rather than opting for any of the other room pages. Enemy Rek'Sai lagging? Maybe. But don't know for sure. And now we take a look at the mid lane Angel, and already coming out quite on top with that brand burn. And now just gonna keep looking at some 1 minion lead, top lost 1 minion lead. I mean, Hardrock's got a point, bro. That CS means everything in that top side, but looking at some of the rune and summoners choices there. So level 2 has been picked up for Razy already, so can look for those more aggressive plays. And we'll get the double up damaging so much to Colin. As now we're going to see, just going back to the runes, so we're going to see first strike for Void Bunny as well as Razy. The first strike for Razy is a much more just poke-oriented tool, especially with the bullet rain. It's going to be very, very easy for her there, while the Maokai can use it to drop the ulti, can use it to get saplings, to get that extra bit of gold when people look at wards. And then Comet for Angel Ann in the mid lane, Comet for Laroxy Moxie as well, and then Conqueror for Olaf. But now we're going to see that is going to be Rek'Sai also rocking that Conqueror TP in the top side. This is the first instance where I'm seeing a Rek'Sai top lane. Can't say I've seen it too much. It's got plenty of sustain from what I'm aware. As Rek'Sai is just going to try and hop away in there. But Maokai will knock him back. It will, unfortunately, the axe will not connect. As Vince is going to just be able to walk away and sustain that little bit more health with the passive. Very, very good from them there. Very, very nice. And now looking at the runes for CSL. So Conqueror, as we said, for Rek'Sai. Conqueror for the Viego. Going to be quite a nice choice for him there. We've got the lethal tempo going onto the Ashe. And then we've got Electrocute for the Lysandra. And then finally we have got that Airy for the Seraphine. As it seems like Munchmello is going to go for a bit of the chase here. Rek'Sai does have the flash. Olaf can use the Ghost to go for the chase here. Could go for it. Does have Ghost. Gonna really smack out there. And Swar gets the solo kill on Vidnail Benz. Very unexpected there, as Olaf didn't even need to burn Ghost. The Vins did not even burn the flash. So just likely gonna just TP back to lane. Could have easily flashed away, but decided to not do that. And that's first blood for Munchmello. Really setting that standard. This is her birthday tomorrow. So big shout out to Munchmello out here. The birthday girl on the stream. And she is hoping to do well on the day before her birthday. So it should be a pretty pog game from her. As that CS differential in the bot lane is going to start reflecting quite quickly. With Ashe picking up an extra 10 CS at the moment there. Now Munchmello is going for fight onto Vince. So that true damage plus the Conqueror stacks will do so much damage over that Rek'Sai, who is going to be prioritizing that armor. Because this Olaf is smacking a little bit too hard for their liking. As now we look at the CS, also particularly in the mid lane. So Lysandra does have a very small 5-6 CS lead over Angel. But Angel is getting plenty of poke off onto Miroslav, who has to be very careful of walking too close to this Brad. He does have the Ignite. She can look for that solo kill. But it's just going to farm super, super well. Really good farming here from Munch and from Angel. We are going to slowly start building those CS leads. Vinz is finally going to get that extra sustain with the Rek'Sai. We know what the sustain she has with her passive. It does help her in the jungle, but now people have started to realize it helps more in the top lane. As Void is going to be dropping some saplings left and right, try and catch out this VA, get some extra first strike. But now Vinz is going to bot out the Maokai. She is walking top, and she's immediately going to use the tunnel. Rek'Sai is not going to actually use the tunnel, just going to roll, just walk away. Not going to even bother with that fight. There's Zasana is going to try and look to get the stun and get the... Oh, as we get that solo kill coming out again from Angel Anna. Getting the 1-0 in the lane so far. Able to pick up the kill onto the Zasana. Didn't even need to burn the ignite or the ulti for that matter. Very well played from Youko. Absolute poggers in the chat there. But Stitch and Rotella are going to be starting up that dragon. Now, Vince is level 6. Marshmallow is still only sitting on that level 5. But now Stitch is going to be taken quite low. His Angel Anna could drop the ulti, but it's going to back off. Does not want to go for any aggressive fights here. But now Olaf is level 6. Does have the Ragnarok. And is going to go for the fight there. We see the ulti coming out from the Rek'Sai. But Olaf would like to be able to chase this. And she looks like he is going to. That Ghost is going to be able to easily take down the Rek'Sai there. As now we see Maokai is fighting over against Stitch, who is going to back off. But 3 kills. I thought he started without me. Bro, it's not my choice, man. As Lux does land that light bind. A lot of damage going out to Colin there. Razy does have flash. Tries to get that flash auto attack, but cannot get it. Very, very close one there. As there's going to be no flash from Colin. And then no ignite from Moxie. But flash from Razy going to be a bit of a difficult one there. Did try and really go for that aggressive kill there. But now Stitch is going to see this as a golden opportunity to go bot lane. Now Misfortune has no escapes and has no way out of here. Jeez, Youko taking charge here. Up, as you see now, Viego's going to walk by the Ash. Crystal Arrow is not going to connect. Razy and Laroxy will just walk away. Crystal Arrow, unfortunately, going a little bit wide. And this is just further giving a lot more confidence over to Youko here. Misfortune's trying to get that double up bounce. Does get a really nice double up onto Rutella. As Maokai is going to be looking to come bot. He does not have Nature's Grasp, but Colin does not have flash. Is going to burn that Ghost Void Bunny. Does not have flash either. As Rotella is going to be caught out by the sapling. But Void Bunny is not going to be able to get the root over in time. As Colin did have to burn that Ghost to escape. And that is no flash or heal for Rotella either. So that is multiple summoners burn the bot lane. Very well played from Void Bunny. As she is going to go and retreat. Now Brand mid lane poke seems kind of disgusting there. Angel's going to try and go for the engagement. We do see the Sandra drop the ulti. But that is a Brand under tower. And they're not going to be able to go for the commit there. As the Sandra ulti is burned. Angel Anna just going to walk away. Very much a forced commitment there. As Vince is going to just knock up the Olaf. But Olaf is showing no fear. And has started heavily building that CS lead in that top lane. The CS is still different. Still a bit separated in the mid lane. Only about 7 CS separating Angel Anna from Miroslav. And also the bot lane has even now only a 2 CS lead for the Ashe. But Youko, yeah, Youko, as Mr. Hard Rock has said, they have taken charge in this series, in this match so far. And they are looking very dominant. Colin and Rotella are going to have the HP advantage on Razy. Razy has no flash. And is going to get solo killed by Rotella there. Bit of an unfortunate overcommitment there. As that's going to be no Ash Crystal Arrow. So Olaf desperately trying to get some damage over to Munchmiller. But Munch is healing so much with that Vamp Scepter. And the Tiamat is allowing him to perfectly shove the waves. And really keep that Rek'Sai from going anywhere. Especially in that bot side. As Laroxy is going to land that light binding. Going to use the E just as a way to zone. And now sidestep coming out from Laroxy Moxie here. Now we see Colin is going to opt to stay on just under half HP. Going to take a bit of poke from the Lux, who does have the level 6, does have that final spark, but does not have the mana to go for the execute. As that is just going to be Ash and Seraphine are going to be walking away then unscathed. Diego going to keep farming, looking really good. He's building into that Trinity Force. While we see the Maokai has picked up that Rift Herald is building into the Demonic Embrace. Very standard itemization there from Maokai. As Olaf is continuing to build their CS lead over the Rek'Sai here. And the CS is just falling now. And Vince is going to go for a fight on Olaf. Olaf is doing a lot of damage. Able to add the axe there. Vince is going to try and walk away. He's going to use the portal to escape. But now Void will be dropping that Rift Herald mid lane. He's going to try and get some more gold into Angel Anna's pocket. Stitch does want to look for the save here. So they're just going to be free tower play going over there. As Rek'Sai trying to go for a good trade onto Olaf. But Olaf doing so much damage there. And then it's going to be tanking a bit of tower as Olaf is going to be fighting onto his own minion wave and will survive with the lifesteal and the Ragnarok. As that is 3-0 for Olaf there. The Lux does have the final spark, but he's going to get caught in that Latana. Ulti Vega's going to go forward, but there's going to be the flash from the Roxy Moxie. As Stitch is just going to help himself to those Raptors. And Olaf will barely survive tanking a tower shot. As that is going to... Rek'Sai does have the TP. So we'll give the TP top, but Olaf just going to push that out. Going to heal that a little bit more with the possible full Ravenous Hydra in base there. 1,600 gold. And that's going to be very, very nice for them there. And now we see Void is going to go for the engage onto Miro. Is going to follow the claw. Lightbind does not connect, but the final spark going to do so much damage. As Misfortune drops that bullet time, picks up the kill. And then Munchmello picks up another kill onto that Rek'Sai in the top lane. She is 4-0. As you see, there's going to be continuing engagement. Seraphine does land that 4-man ulti. Ash does connect the arrow onto Void Bunny. Void Bunny is taken down. Viego gets that third reset. Gets that second reset. Misfortune takes down the Ash. And now Viego picks up a double kill. And Viego picks up a triple kill. As Reset City coming out hot for Stitch here. As we see CSL are going to fight back hard. But despite that, Olaf has helped themselves to plenty of tower plating. He's going to get that tower. And has got plenty of minions up there as well. An absolute stellar performance coming out from Munchmello tonight. As that is going to be the first Drake that is going to go over to CSL. That is going to be the Mountain Drake. As now Olaf is sitting on 3.2k gold. Is going to have that full Rav Hydra. Very much in the bag. And he's going to be able to probably pick up those full boots as well. Probably going to pick up the steel caps. There you go. And it's going to be building into that Jack show. So it's going to be more of that healing tank frontline. Where it's going to be more of an AP engage based frontline for the Void Bunny. Who is going to be unfortunately falling a little bit behind the Viego in terms of CS here. It's a level down. XP is kind of hard to come by here. But Yomu is picked up by the Misfortune. We see the Echoes of Hellier have been locked in for the Seraphine. And the Trinity Force for the Viego. So some of these are very core items across the board. As the Leandris has been also picked up by Angel Anna here. So he's going to get that extra bit of burn in the lane. He's going to really be bothering Murslav. As now we see Olaf is going to go for the fight there onto the Seraphine. Seraphine can't go anywhere. She can't CC that Olaf. As Olaf is going to pick up that kill. Misfortune is going to be in that top lane. Olaf is going to be chasing down Colin. But Colin does sidestep Munchmello very easily. As the axe reset does not connect. And Stitch actually takes down the Roxy Moxie. Well, Raze is just going to play for the reset there. Vin does have flash. But likely not going to flash on this Misfortune. Not under her tower. It's very well played coming out from Stitch here. But the rest of the map is suffering just that little bit more. As 2,500 gold in favor of Youko. Where on the other hand, it is the itemization for the Viego is quite strong. They've got the gold. The CSL have got the gold on that carry. Just in this last stream for this last stream for the whole month. Unfortunately, it is going to be so. At least for a majority of the month. Because of me moving and my computer is going to be going in... Like, because I'm taking my car over to Plet. Because that's where I'm going first to settle my cat. But then what's basically happening is I put all my suitcase, all my stuff in there. As well as my computer. As Olaf is going to be hit by multiple ultis there. Olaf does not have the Ragnarok and is just going to burn the Ghost, trying to walk away. Does have the shield available. 4 ultis burn onto Olaf and she will make it out alive. As you see the Aegis Cross is going to connect onto Stitch here. And Stitch needs to be careful. That is 3 people for him. That is, he's got a 550 gold shutdown. Rek'Sai's going to go and try and slow them down. But that Rek'Sai is really not doing as much damage as you'd like to do. As they are deciding who they want to go for here. Viego going to walk out, going to be spotted on that control ward. That bullet rain is going to catch out one, but then Youko lock down the TSS Stitch. And that is going to be their shutdown going over to them. But yeah, so last stream for a while. Not going to have my computer at least until I'm in Cape Town. So that could possibly be after like the 17th of July. That's roughly when I'll be able to start streaming properly. 17th, 18th July there. As you see, that's going to be Rotella taking a lot of damage. But we'll barely survive. And I'll try stream. I will be definitely trying to stream from my laptop. My laptop will probably stream a lot better. But I don't have all my setups and keybinds and everything. So it will be a bit tricky. So I will do what I can for you guys. I'll try and give you guys as much content as possible. Even if it's just very small, minimal amounts of content, I will still try my best to give you only the best content. As Stitch gonna get hit by that final spark from the Roxy Moxie. As 5 members of Youko in that top side take down those tier 1 and tier 2 towers. And now this is very much a dominant game from Youko. Very, very well played from them. 4,000 gold in their favor. It's looking like it's quite spicy. And with that, Youko gonna look for the resets. Gonna be spending all that juicy cash money that they have got in those back pockets of theirs. As Miroslav gonna be looking to push down that mid lane tower. Rotella is going to just clear out some vision. Not gonna be too phased there. But now Void will be there to deny. Gonna try and drop some saplings just to get that Lacassagne away from the tower. As now we do know they do pick up on the Herald start. Their Nature Cross is going to be dropped there. Void Bunny just going to try and get there, but it's not going to be enough. His final spark going to do a lot of damage. And Void just going to knock away Rotella. A lot of damage coming on. Misfortune does drop that bullet time, but Miroslav is going to take down one. Colin takes down Void Bunny. Lacassagne is going to take down the Misfortune. And looks like Diego is going to get resets on reset. As that is a triple kill once again for Stitch, who is currently 3-1-5 on this Viego. An absolute menace right now in the jungle. Oh, no, wait, Colin got it. My bad. Colin got it. Colin menacing in that top lane. The Trinity Force for the Ashe there really coming out in clutch. It just seems like Trinity Force needs to be nerfed. All I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, Trinity Force needs to get nerfed. And, like, right now. It is way too strong. If ADCs are building it, it's definitely something that needs to be a little bit more balanced. As now we're going to see the waves are going to be pushed into Yuko's base. So it is going to be multiple towers lost in the mid lane, but it is a fair trade as now the gold lead has shifted into CSL's favor. While Youko are not going to be able to contest that dragon. It's going to be the 3rd dragon going over to CSL as Stitch very comfortably on this Viego getting these resets. Now Manchmelo going to sit in that bot side. Is a 2-item Olaf. Bear that in mind. It's going to be very hard to deal with an Olaf that is this fed despite having as much CC as they do. If Olaf drops that Ragnarok, you best be running. Flip for a post 14 Herald. Love to see it. Really, really good choice. Kalpa. I mean, the Herald is, yeah, so it would have been a solid flip. Push-ups for the whole team. I mean, if there's a way to get a team to go for these objectives, I mean, push-ups can be the way, but you're asking a bunch of gamers to do push-ups. I mean, I can do like 3 on a good day. So now we see Munchman is going to go for the bottom to Miroslav. And Nature's Cross is going to connect there, but it's going to be flashing out as we do see the engage coming out there. Lacassagne is going to burn that ulti. Void and Munchman are going to walk away, but that's going to be a very dead tree. As Void Bunny is going to be taken down by Miroslav with the ulti and with the W locks. With the W stun. Sorry, my brain is very sore today. I'm mixing up words when I shouldn't be mixing up the words. This is making rookie mistakes here, bro. We gotta know, it's like I know when I did rock climbing, when we were doing push-ups, the ones that would like kill us were diamond push-ups. Diamond hand push-ups were scary, bro. Those really messed with me, bro. I couldn't do those. And then eventually I stopped rock climbing and I just could barely do push-ups on a good day. But I'll try, do try. When I mean I do try, I mean not really. Oh, we pump Cytron. Dude, you gotta pump like this Nightcore, bro. Nightcore is also the vibe for gym and stuff. But Munchmelo is gonna catch out Slav there. As now we see Viego does look for an engage, but does not look like it's gonna be a connecting. Almost getting caught out by that light binding. If caught by that light binding, is very much going to be a done for Viego. But across the board, CS is unfortunately lacking in the jungle there. Void having a bit of a hard time against this Viego. The Lacassagne is got a small lead over the Brand. Well, but a small lead, about a 30 CS lead, give or take. Rek'Sai is about 60-70 CS behind the Olaf, who is very comfortably just sitting in that side lane, farming up as many minions as possible. Ashe picks up the Blade of the Rune King. Everfrost locked in for the Lacassagne. We see that is going to be the pathway to a Luden's Tempest for the Lux. As now we see Stitch and the rest of the gang are going to be trying to look for the Baron. They do have the items. And they do have the damage, but it might be a bit of a risky call. They don't really have priority, they don't have vision on where the rest of Youko are. Well, Olaf is going to be very much uncontested in that top side. Well, in that bot side, sorry, is going to be able to get that tower. Lacassagne will not be able to stop it. Olaf can go for that 1v1 if he really needed to. As we see now, 3 members are going to be starting up that Baron there. Is going to, well, Vince will join them. He's going to make them 4. It's going to be taken quite slowly as now teleport coming in from the Lacassagne. Olaf does have the TP as well. Olaf is going to be TPing, and it does look like this is going to be the 5 versus 5 context as Vince drops that bullet time. A lot of damage coming out the finals box. Takes down one, Diego picks up another. But Olaf is there to close them down. Running down with that Ragnarok. Able to pick up another kill there. Is going to land the axe onto Colin, who has nowhere to run. Is desperately trying to kite out the Olaf. But this is a Jack show. Olaf with Ram Hydra. As that is going to be the ace. Makai ult. Munch is mad. Munch is strong, bro. The Makai ult was up. It was able to connect, but the misfortune doing a lot of damage with that bullet time. And was unfortunately taken down in that team fight. But this does secure the Baron for Youko here. Plenty of damage coming with that burn from Brand, as well as the Olaf with the 2 items. Void Bunny doing that burn with the Demonic Embrace, and that is going to be Baron for them. Very, very well played from Youko here as they turn around a possible Baron into their own advantage and now have that extra gold lead, have that extra amount of gold themselves, and are looking like they could try and close it out with this Baron. Now looking at the items that have been picked up there, so now we see the Death Dance has been locked in for the Olaf, so that is a 3-item Olaf, who's going to be very, very difficult to deal with. As Lacassagne does have that Shadow Flame, Everfrost, and then the Viego picked up that Death Dance as well. So seeing a very common item choice here across the board with these high AT, high AP team comps. As now we're also going to be seeing an Even Shroud picked up by the Maokai. Going to be allowing herself and her team to do that little bit of extra damage if she is CC'd or does CC them. The Nature's Grasp is going to be dropped. They are hoping to try and catch someone there, but they are not going to be able to catch anyone. Unfortunately, as Viego's behind the pit, Lacassagne still in the bot lane. Viego is made his way behind, and he could look for a very easy flank here, as Olaf is going to walk around. He's going to be able to walk on her own. Whose Keck draft is this? As now we see Rek'Sai is going to be in that top side, picking up that tower. Olaf is going to, not Olaf, Ashe is going to be mid, picking up that inhib very comfortably. And now we see this is going to be the Dragon priority coming out here for Youko. They are going to be able to pick it up as Munchmeller is going to return to the mid lane and going to deny the Ashe picking up that inhibitor. As Viego really wanted to pick a fight there, as the Roxy Moxie will land that light binding. And now we see a hot pursuit coming out here for Viego, but it's going to be slowed down by the sapling as well as that light binding. And that first strike really coming in handy, as now Razy going to be proccing more first strikes there. Going to get that double up onto Stitch, but it's not really affecting him too much there. Olaf did just head into that top side, is going to be pushing that quite nicely. Maokai does have the Nature's Grasp up very, very soon. Can use it to try and go for a catcher. There is no flash for Rotella. And there is no flash for the... Well, there is flash for Lacassagne, but Lacassagne not going to necessarily be their target. And now Viego will be spotted, clearing out some vision. As Void is going to be trying to look to catch him out there, but will be walking with the Ashe there, not going to let any of that happen. And now Olaf once again just sitting comfortably in the top side, building that big CS lead and really setting the tone. As Stitch is going to be clearing out Void's blue buff, so that is going to be a very easy blue buff pickup for him there. While Void is going to be building into that Sunfire Aegis, so because she does have the Bomby Cinder sitting in her inventory. With Angel and now and Void and the rest of the gang are going to be looking to push mid there. Razy going to get caught out. The immediate flash from Razy, as that is going to be the Lacassagne being caught out there. Will drop the ulti, but there is no tower left. As Lacassagne is going to drop the ulti, is going to drop that Zhonya's. Lux is going to be caught out there. Maokai does try to take one for the team, as he does save the Roxy Moxie. And now Rek'Sai is going to jump in there. He's going to pick up the double kill. Very comfortably picks up that double. So Rek'Sai now back on the board, but Olaf opening up the base, picking up that top lane tower. Is likely to be able to pick up that inhib as well. Not going to let sub measly Seraphine stop him, as multiple members now are going to come try and stop Olaf here. As Olaf does have the Ragnarok, could look for a fight here. but is not going to. Just going to drop the axe, do a lot of damage, and hop away with the ghost. As now Raze is going to walk forward, going to be able to get that bullet bounce. But really well played. They get an inhibit. They get inhibit in the top side. I think Munch gets a triple there. I do very much agree that is a very fed Olaf, and despite the Seraphine having anti-heal, I think Olaf could easily go for that 1v3. The Olaf is very strong. And now with that Hex Drink, it will be even stronger in the side lane. So they really have to send everyone to get what they have to send everyone there for the Olaf. What are they going to do? Stun her? You do have a point. He just drops the Ragnarok and just runs at them at like Mach 12. Drops, like, didn't have Ghost, unfortunately. Well, if she could have ult Ghosted, it would have been also a really good chase. But nonetheless, they got what they needed. They got the inhib. Maybe didn't want to risk giving over that 700 gold bounty. Yeah, Ghost to get away, yeah. But I don't think they wanted to risk the Olaf 700 gold bounty. The Olaf is quite strong. But if even one small mistake is made, that is a lot of gold going over to one of the 3 carries who came to deal with her. So I can understand their point of view why they chose not to go for that fight. And now we see Youko are going to go for a bush camp here. Going to try and go sneaky beaky like. They are going to be walking about there. Try and catch the Viego. Viego's going to get caught out. Going to hit by the lifeline. That's so much DC. And Misfortune picks up that Viego shutdown. Unknowingly wanders into his own jungle. Getting caught out. Very good play coming out there from Youko. As Lux does land that live binding and will drop a final spark, half health in Colin. As the hyper carry gets taken out quite easily. Really well played from Youko. As now they're going to be pushing down that mid lane. Rek'Sai is pushing down the bot side. But we see Youko is going to be able to close this out quite quickly in the mid lane. Rek'Sai does pick up that tower. But that is going to be the tower for tower traded there. Rek'Sai going to keep pushing down that bot side. Not necessarily sure how long she'll be able to do this for. As no one is going to go and stop the Olaf. They are going to just keep pushing on. Now the Olaf, the Rek'Sai is going to see the Lissandra. Massive ulti with the Seraphine. And the Lissandra is going to be the 1-for-1, but Lissandra will be able to pick up 2. That is a double kill going up to Lissandra. As now we see the TP coming out onto Olaf. The Ashe will drop that crystal arrow. As Misfortune will roll the time with the Nature's Grasp and pick up Rotella. As Rek'Sai is going to keep going into that bot side. Olaf does have Ragnarok. Can go for the turn as Makai does land the root, does land the knock-up. As Viego is going to go for the ulti there. Olaf is going for that fight there. Will not be able to chase down Colin. Colin's trying to cut this out so badly here. As Munchmiller picks up 1. And now has to fight the Misfortune. Maybe not the best move there. As Olaf goes golden. Viego goes golden and Olaf picks up the double. Now Rek'Sai able to pick up 2 inhibs in this side lane here. Very well played from Vins. But it's bit of a kick W there. Bit of a kick W. A lot of gold being handed over to CSL. But Olaf still survives 10-0 and 5. Very capable. As then Misfortune picks up that Kraken. Picks up the Collector. Rabadon's then picked up for Angel Anna. The Lux finally got that Ludens. We got Stride Breaker plus the Black Cleaver for Rek'Sai. I don't know why they don't just Mao ult into MF ult under tower. I think there was an attempt. I think there was definitely an attempt there, but now we see Youko are going to be starting up this dragon here. It's going to be their second Cloud Drake. Going to be a very solid pickup. Cloud Drake, probably one of the more powerful dragons, especially for this kind of team comp, where their ultimates are just very much their engage. Now Ashe does have that Blade of the Rune King, plus that Phantom Dancer combo. Lissandra does have the Zhonya's. Olaf also built, not Olaf. Viego's also building into that Hex Drinker. And now we're going to see a bit of a fall back. There's a Rock Moxie not going to light that light binding. Connect that light binding. As now see Viego is in an unfortunate spot once again. He's going to get caught in the ulti and is going to have to be running for their lives here. Stitch getting caught and taking a lot of damage. As now we see Seraphine's going to go in the ulti there, and Razy is just going to have to pick that shutdown up there. As Brand, Maokai, and Olaf ulti drop. The Ragnarok is there. Maokai not going to be able to lock down Mirror Slab for too long, as that is going to be the flash burn. Now Rek'Sai is still just sitting in the side lane, just pushing out waves. We see Youko are going to start up this Baron. We see Munchmiller is going to try and look for the reset here, but Lissandra is going to try and stop it there. Stitch is also in hot pursuit. He's going to be sitting behind them there. He's going to be zoning off Youko from defending. Really going for the light binding, does not connect onto Stitch there. Misfortune wants to go for a fight. But now Lacassagne is going to be behind Marshmallow. Angel Anna is going to catch up Miroslav. Miroslav has nowhere to go. Taking so much damage. Misfortune picking up that shutdown. As Rek'Sai was not able to pick up that tower or that inhib in that top side, but does deny the Baron. As no Baron was picked up by Youko, they have been forced to retreat. And now CSL are going to be the ones in contention as they are going to continue their Baron dance. And we see that it's going to be a Nexus tower that is going to be falling in that bot side for Youko. And now 5 members are going to be on it. They are going to do Shredder quite hard with the Ashe, and the Viego do have those extra. Those have those core items, so it'll be quite nice for them. Well, we see that it's going to also be the Chemcheck Putrifier has been picked up by the Seraphine, so it's going to be doing that little bit of extra anti-heal, very efficient anti-heal support item there. As that is going to be the Sterex Gauge picked up by the Rek'Sai, so she is going to be a very tanky top laner there. But Youko definitely do got this. They need to make sure they play around the Olaf, get the Olaf in the side lane, and they will be able to very comfortably push out this game here. There is nobody on that team that could stop this Olaf. She is so ridiculously strong. She's 1 item away off full build, and she could run down an entire team if she really had the opportunity. Ooh-wee. And do not see that the Sorolda's Gauge has been picked up by the Misfortune. So that bullet range is going to do a little bit more slow, so it's going to be making it a lot harder to deal with. No, that does magic that damage, never mind. Then going to be the Q and the ulti that are going to be slowing there. As the Lux does use that final spark to try and clear the wave. The final spark is not available now, but does land the live binding shortly afterwards. Olaf needs to look for the engager. Olaf is going to be clearing that mid wave very easily as she does have the wave clearing. Agent class is going to be dropped just to try and push the wave. As that's going to be Sandra caught out there. It's going to try and land the root. It's going to go golden. Viego could be there to back them up. Misfortune dropping that ulti. That bullet time is so good. As they lock down the Rek'Sai. And they take Ashe very, very low. She's going to be running for her life there. Did get healed up by the Seraphine. Really, really good counter engage there. As Youko pick up 2. Really, really well played there. The synergy with the Misfortune ult and the Maokai ult has been fully realized in that scenario. And it did catch ESL a little bit off guard there. The final spark is going to be used once again to clear out the minions. But Void is not done. Marshmallow is on pursuit. She does have the Ragnarok. Could continue the chase, but Seraphine does land the root. And now Razy is going to be in a bit of trouble here as Viego is going to try and get flash stunned. And we'll be able to solo kill Razy and get that center gold shutdown. As Stitch is going to be running away with that Misfortune. Going to try and get away fast. That's a lot of gold going over to the Viego, which should not be going over to anyone for that matter. But yeah, life of an ADC. But yep, I can say Pippa Sedge, bro. I can relate there. And now we see the light binding is going to connecting there. Ashe Era coming out there, multiple instances of damage coming out, but Olaf is fighting so many members. That Conqueror is stacked. Olaf is still going. Olaf picks up another. Olaf is running away. And it does look like Marshmallow could go for the chase here. Does not have Ragnarok no more. And really wants to pick up that kill, but that's going to be 1,000 going over to Rotella. As Olaf's first death is handed to her. And game 1 is taken by CSL. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that is a bit of a rough one there for Youko, as they were not able to close out that game despite having that fed Olaf. So it was a bit of a tricky scenario, but it was a very worthy effort nonetheless. As I accidentally pressed play on the music. I should not have pressed the play on the music. So let's now give your predictions. Let's give those points out, ladies and gentlemen. So CSL coming in clutch, picking up the game. They're going to be awarded 1,300 channel points. Really, 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 really nice. I'm just going to find out some more information about the game. I'm just getting some confirmation on what the classification on the next game is. But rip points to the 40 person. Oh, there we go. We are gonna get the invite. Nice, 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 nice. As we are into lobby, and they probably are gonna be doing their champ selects, their pro drafts. As there we go. Rip points. Yeah, unfortunately, Myth. It is a bit unfortunate, Myth. I do apologize to those who face the odds. As that's kind of the way it goes. And I think Youko did have a lot of potential to close out that game. They were doing very, very well. And there was a very good opportunity for them to seal the deal with that Olaf in the top side, but they just were unable to figure out the situation. 3. Was a good game, though. It was indeed. It was indeed a very good game. Very solid game of League of Legends. I think CSL did definitely pull out all the stops there at that Viego with at the end, but that the Olaf was very hard to deal with. Once that Ragnarok is down, it's very hard for the Olaf to continue their fight. And I think the Olaf pick is definitely something that should either be banned or should be pushed, that should be forced through in the early game. But I'm going to just be finding some more sick tunes. So let's go to expand my library. Let's see what vibes we can find. I need to find something that's hype, but sometimes it's very interesting. So Bring the Horizon did release a new song, and I've been kind of vibing with it. So I'm gonna be just having a look at it. So it was called Code Mistake. So it's got Corpse Husband and Bring Me the Horizon. So let's see how good this is. Oh. What is going on? I'm vibing to music, Hard Rock, bro. Let me vibe. Come on. Never be that. Never be them. Never be them. Alright, no, that's not even real humans making that noise, bro. Oh, damn. What an actual banger. That's actually a solid song. I can't give that to you. And now this is Gassed Up, Zed's Dead, Flowdown, Subtronics. Ready, easy without the sizes, crazy without the silence, without the virus, so to the life, without the violence, it's crazy without the silence, without the virus. No, no. You're enlightened. Get gust. Yes, enlightened. Right. You know, get gust. Echo and low spirit. Hello, loneliness. All right, I'll give it a play. Get gust. And you guess that I lie to you. All right, let's give that a go. I go down there. This is a good song. I was gonna turn it down so I could talk a bit more, but lonely without my points. Yeah, I mean it is a little lonely without your points. I was getting a bit worried. Like, is that you're okay? Like the song is good. I'm just like I guess I do worry. Because I know I've very much been in this situation of being lonely before, so I know what it's like. But now I'm not, because now I got Ori here who talks to me through the foot here. My girlfriend says hi to me, and he's saying hi to I'm saying hi to her again. Hello, baby. But it seems like it's very much like because I've got one or two of Low Spirit songs. So I've got one he did with Dabin and Kaiwachi, which were pretty good. And then he did like a version of a song. I can't remember what the version of the song is. Like it was another Kaiwachi song. So he takes like heavy stuff and he makes it not as heavy, which is pretty dope. Yes. I love you too. And I just pressed the button. So now I'm obligated to give it a cuddle. And I will give it the biggest cuddles. Alright. Now I gotta find another song to play, so what are we looking at? We're still waiting for the pro draft to go through, so we will see that soon. But I just don't know what I want to play here. Yeah, but you see, I love you most. So that's I like this song. This song was pretty good. This is a very not a super well known song, but I vibe with it. Did it Tokyo Rose, and Tokyo Rose would make good music. I love Tokyo Rose. They make such nice music. I just don't listen to it too often. Cause it's very very interesting to say the least. I don't down tonight. The power lines. We'll see after the stream. My heart's the power lines. Bring the horizon a little Uzi vert. What? Huh? Question? How does that work? Huh? Bit lost. Not sure if I'm feeling that song as much as I love that song. I need to find more bangers. What can I play? There's this song. There's Parkway Drive. Oof, there's a really good Parkway Drive song that I'm gonna play. It's possibly my favorite song by them. Called Pray. Ooh, it's so good. But it's spelled Prey, but they talk it like pray, like AY. Doom 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 doom. I'm gonna get at the lyrics so I don't mess up the song, but oh no, but we're about to go into Champ Select. Okay, I would listen to it, but we're going to Champ Select now, so should be just getting that ready. So we're going to be able to just go. We go there, and we go there, and we go there, and that is all good. That is good. Yes, very good. Very good. Yes, very good. Yes. All right. So just had my last hydrate for a little while, as now we are going to be heading into Champ Select, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be game 2 of this series between Youko and CSL. CSL already taking the lead with game 1 in their back pocket. So they will be looking very comfortably to go into the second game and get that very clean 2-0 W. So very curious to see what kind of team comps are going to be taking it. So Darius does get banned away in that top lane, so no Darius there. As we do see, what we're going to see the possible priority. Do they prioritize the jungle once again, or do you think they're going to prioritize more into that top side? As Olaf looked very strong, it does look like Munchmello is having a very good day today. Day of her birthday, and she's absolutely smurfing out on Olaf out here. As that's going to the Malphite that was taken away from Munchie. So no Olaf there. I mean, no Malphite there. Kind of just to deny any possible of those full AD team comps. So it means they kind of maybe want to focus more towards an AD team comp. As then that's going to be Lee Sin banned in the jungle. Which is, I can understand the jungle was quite influential, especially even on that Viego. So giving them something is like the Lee Sin, which with that extra bit of playmaking can make it a little bit more difficult to play. With the Xayah then being taken away in the bot lane, so there's not going to be any safety there for Razy. We all know what Razy can do on this Xayah, so seeing it taken away is very much understandable. As then that's going to be the Hecarim ban in the jungle. So double jungle ban. They do not want to see any strength in that jungle there. As then Veigar will be taken away from Miss Angel Anna. As Void is on that Maokai once again. Well, we're going to be seeing the renewal of the Maokai and Misfortune combo. As Olaf will be taken away from Munchmello, actually. And then the Aphelios, Mr. 200 Years, is on the Rift here. As now that's going to be Trundle for Munchmello. So that is going to be a very, very strong side laning champion once again. Very good to deal with the Olaf there. As Zyra will be in the hands of Laroxy Moxie. We have all seen that Zyra and the potential it has, especially with that large amount of AoE, can synergize very well with the Maokai. But game 2 should be good. Should be clean. Youko look like they have built a very nice team comp around this Misfortune. But it does, I'm very inclined to think that the Misfortune may have gotten banned through the phase here. Because this is, if there was a Misfortune team comp, this was that Misfortune team comp. Is now, what do we see? What do we see? What do we see? What is going to be the next set of bans? Do we see bans in that bot lane? Do we see bans up in the mid lane? What are we going to be seeing target here from CSL? As Jax was taken away. So this is not likely in the order. So they didn't pick this first. So they must have got Bamboozle with the Trundle as well as the Maokai picks. And forced out the Jax ban. As now we're going to be seeing that Varus get banned out in the bot lane. So Varus was taken away. They can't really synergize too well with the Blight Arrow Man. I say Blight because that's his passive name. I think it's his passive. It's called Blight. And now we're going to see these last bans here. As Lux actually going to be taken away from Miss Laroxy Moxie. So no Lux there, and then Ashe taken away. So there was a double priority on the ADC bans. That's forcing the Aphelios. And now we see a Rel. So Rel recently got some changes, some hot fixes, as well as a bit of a overhaul of her kit. So she is not necessarily a different champion, but she is a lot more engage orientated, but does not rely solely on her teammates to go for the engage. She can engage for her own. As we see, Rel Jungle has also been showing out a lot of strength recently, as that is going to be Angel Anna on the Annie in the mid lane, and that is going to be Razy on the Kai'Sa. As that is going to be... I am definitely... Okay, that is Aphelios Rel in the bot lane. That is going to be Set in the top lane, and that is going to be Olaf in the jungle. So let's get our predictions out, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, spend your points, spend your points. Don't lose all your points here. If you want to make that cash money, vote for the team who you think is going to win. Back your boys or your girls. Who do you think is going to take game 2? Do you think Youko can take it to a best of 3? Or do you think it is going to be a clean 2-0 closeout for CSL? But now I wait here. Let's crank out the tunes. I want to play Pray. I want to play Pray. Pray is such a good song. Alright. There we go. So, turning it all the way up, folks. Gonna get the lyrics out. I got an axe to grind, a crooked mind, you better watch your back. I got an axe to grind, a crooked mind, you better watch your back. Starve like a vampire, chasing a vein, cruel disposition, sickness I crave. Attention, attention, oh welcome to the stage. Your new sacrifice comes sharpen your chain. We are all pray for the sorrow. Pray, we are all pray for the sorrow. Sorrow. Pray for the sorrow. Pray for the sorrows. Alright, what has Myth got for us today? The link is just clicking a while. I'm trying to hover over and see what it is, but I'll just click it. I trust you're not giving me like not giving me some dodgy link here. Okay, let's see. Doubt. But oh, 21 Pilots. Hey, this is some good music as well. I liked almost all their songs. I've got so many songs liked by them. There was a version they did with their it wasn't the Unplugged, it was the Scaled and Icy live stream. Ooh, it was so good. It's so good. It was the bow 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 me. Yeah, without you. Without you. Personally, I think choosing music is much better choice than losing points on the bets, if I'm honest. Yeah, bow 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 me. Yeah, bow 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 me. And you are not out you. Without you. Oh, don't. Um, Without me. Get about me. That's what I get for gambling. That is true, unfortunately. Gambling is a cruel addiction. Cruel addiction. Definitely can't say that. Oh, now you get about me. Get about me. When you're in doubt, then you. Get about me. I will hydrate now, Seabass. Thank you. Thank you, Seabass. Solid song. Solid song. Meth, you've got some really good music taste here. I can agree with you. But now we are going to be heading into game, ladies and gentlemen, as the game did take us right through as, or so I think. There we go, there we go, there we go. We are now into game 2 between Youko and CSL. And CSL are looking very dominant in the closing out of their game. And it was unfortunate with Youko. They did have the strength, they did have the power, but at the end of it all, they did not have the damage. As Shorts, thank you so much for the follow, Shorts. I hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you enjoy the stream. I hope you pop around once again. But now we see it is just going to be the bot side stall. What we see is going to be a possible top lane invade here, which is going to be happening for CSL. Going to be scanning around, looking for any lonely Maokais or Trundles, but not going to happen there. As that's just going to be a very comfortable walk through. They're not gonna drop too much. They're not gonna even drop any vision here. They didn't go for the invade Olaf. It's just gonna go for that reset. But will drop a ward just quickly on that blue buff. So gonna be able to track where the Kai'Sa is gonna be going. Not the Kai'Sa, where Maokai. Gosh, my words are being jumbled. I am jumbling the words.
This land is mine.
As
Our
now
seasons are reversed. My spring.
we see some raise some of the slick dance moves. But now we are going to be heading into the game. Zyra leashes are always very good leashes. I can definitely say that. Zyra makes leashing so easy, alongside Heimerdinger. So now that Stitch is going to be starting in that bot side, so he's not going to be able to go for that invade. Just going to use that ward as a tracker for the Maokai. While Maokai is going to drop that Q there. He's going to try and clear out the wave. Well, Vince is going to try and fight onto Munch, but the inter damage can be picked up there. The Trundle can't reduce Vin's physical damage. With the bites and that extra bit of damage coming from that lethal tempo, allow her to stack it very quickly. While the Set's running the Conqueror, is running for Olaf. First strike for the Victor, as well as the lead footwork and Glacial Augment for the Rel here. Clear damage coming out onto Razy. He has a Felios. It's going to connect with Calibrum. And that's going to be a lot of damage onto Razy as the level 2 spike coming in hard for Colin and Rotella. As we see Maokai once again is running that first strike. So Munchman is not going for a fight onto Vince. Zanny does get the stun. Does not get the electrocute off, unfortunately. There's a lot more action going around the map here. Seems like most of Youko are on a lot better comfort. I'm much happier with these picks here. And the Void is going to be going to be assisting Munchmello here. Vince is going to be walking that top lane. Is going to be going forward, going for the fight down to Munchmello. Does not have the Haymaker. As we're going to see possible flashes, but there are none left. As Vince will walk out live. That set passive will be proccing comfortably. As Munchmello does try and go for that kill there. Void does try and get that flash open. Now Stitch is going to be walking on to that. Olaf is going to be dropping that ghost there, but Void will just knock him away there. Void has no way to run. Marshmallow is going to be walking up there. It's going to be a route. Angel Anna is on her way. Is this going to be first blood for Youko? And it is, as Munchmello is going to go for a fight there. We see Set does drop the ignite there. And Set picks up 2. Set's going to get the stun from Annie. As Annie will pick up that trade and pick up those double buffs. But double kill for the Set with that easy Haymaker. But really good, really close call there. But Youko still coming out 2 for 2. And Set now does have that shut down. So it's going to be a little bit more rough for Munchmello. Oh, Void does pick up that Giant's Belt and had to go for a reset. And now we'll be able to try and pick up some more of her jungle. Well, Rotella going to have to deal with the poke of the Zyra. A good Zyra could really make any melee support's game a living hell. Because now Angel Anna is going to be picking up. They're going to be rocking those doubles in the mid lane. Stitch is going to be mid, and Olaf is going to walk forward there. Electrocute is going to proc onto Mirror Slab there, and he does not have flash. That is nowhere to go for Annie, as Stitch will get his doubles back. And that is going to be very easily back onto him. And very good for going for those 5-7. Now Team Maokai is going to be topside once again. That is going to pillar drop onto Vint. That is going to be Set picking up the W, but going to get Haymaker. Haymaker not going to do too much. Set does not have flash this time around there. And is running into that Olaf. As now we see Void Bunny really wants to go for a fight here. But they are going to get that shutdown onto Set now. Stitch doesn't know where to go. He doesn't have flash. Trundle's going to have pillar soon. And Trundle get the pillar, does get the slow with that sapling. The pillar is going to be dropped. They are going to look like they're going to commit for it. And it does look like Munchmello will be able to pick up the kill. Very, very well played from Void and Munchmello as they're able to solidify that top lane and give Munchmello some of that well-deserved free time on that tower. And because she's Trundle, she will be able to smack that tower quite quickly. Got a really big, decent minion wave. But it's not opting to queue the tower from what we are collecting. So it's just going to desperately try and pick up that plate. And we'll pick up 2 plates there. Set's not going to go for the fight there. But the pillar is going to be dropped. And now Set has got no way to run. And Munchmello will just be on her merry way with her gold in her pocket. Very, very nice for her there. Now see Angel Anna struggling a little bit on the CS department compared to the Victor, who does have a little bit more damage. And Void is going to be spotted out by Mirror Slab there. And he's going to be spotted by Stitch as well. And now Rutella, Stitch and Mirror Slab are going to catch up Void Bunny, and Void Bunny will barely make it out, but Mirror Slab uses that Victor laser and will be able to take them out there. Zyra drops some plants there just to grab some vision. Going to be real nice for them there. I will. But now we see this is going to be the Dragon start up there once again, so that is going to be Olaf. There's going to be Olaf, Aphelios, and the Rail just locking that up there. So that's going to be first Drake over to CSL. Morel is looking mid lane, does want to look for a fight onto Angel Anna, who does not have the flash. But now Trundle has those double buffs. It seems like those double buffs have just been making their round. And we see that is going to be the Bramble Vest. It's picked up by Trundle. Really smart pick up there, considering this is the Set did opt to go for the Vampiric Scepter. As more poke coming out onto Colin there, while Rotella just going to clear it out with the charge. Aphelios running that Infernum, so it does clear the way pretty quickly. While we also see Colin is now going to run that Crescendum. He's going to running Crescendum with that Infernum, so it's going to be very easy to stack up the Chakrams if he is necessary going for those melee team fights. And Aphelios 20 CS on the lead right now. Angel Anna really looking for a play here. But he's going to get caught in that gravity field. Miroslav has nowhere to go, but the Annie's going to drop Tibbets. Victor's going to be caught out by the Maokai. Angel Anna will get that trade kill now as Youko are going to be fighting for their lives across the map there. Trundle does drop the ulti. He does get that lethal tempo and could be going for a fight here, but Stitch is going to be burning the ghost. So Void Bunny is going to be fighting Stitch here. There's nowhere to go, but Laroxy is going to be walking up. And looks like Olaf is going to be trying to pick up the scuttle here. But Stitch will be caught up by the comet. Trundle is going to spot out Stitch there. That is going to be the root. That is going to be the exhaust. The plenty of damage coming out there. Olaf going for the fight there. Trundle's going to drop that pillar. And Stitch will not be able to get anything there. As that is going to be the Void Bunny picking up the kill onto Stitch with the sapling. Really good use of the sapling there, as well as going to tank a bit of the tower. And Razy going to try and get some poke off, but we'll lose 2 tower plating there. As the gold lead has already gone up to about 1,000 gold in favor of CSL. But it is still looking very uphill. Like a very much an uphill battle for them to try and maintain this lead, with Youko really fighting hard to keep this gold in their pocket. It's really solid roam from the Roxy. Aset does try and land the face breaker, but not going to be able to. As now Munchmallow is gonna be going for some fighting action against the fighter himself. Does use the Munch to steal some AD. Could go for the fight again, but does not have as much. Does not have the life steal that the set has, so cannot really go for any of these longer trades. As in I see Stitch is going to be in that top side, but Void Bunny is going to catch up. Mirror Side does have the flash, but he's going to get caught out, and the flash is not going to mean anything. As once again, a really good robe coming out there from the Roxy Moxie, as Angel Anna will be able to secure that kill. And Razy just going to be comfortably sitting in that bot side, going to be just picking up the farm. Not going to be too much danger there. Again, the Roxy Moxie really coming in clutch with these roams. And is now really trying to set up for his mid laner and his top laner. Well, their top laner. Sorry, my bad. Now Munchie, she's having a good time. I think she is desperately going to bring up that Rav Hydra. So if we look at that team, as Rotella is going to be caught out with the Void Sapling, going to get that first strike gold. As now Laroxy is in the top side of the room. Munchmiller is going to be zoned off. But now Laroxy does have the ulti. Nature's Grasp is there. The Zyra does have ulti. Ragnarok is going to be dropped. Void Bunny's going to try and knock them away with this light. Zyra ulti is going to be doing so much damage. And the Trundle is going to be making their way in. And Laroxy is going to be flashing away. But it's not going to be enough as Olaf is barely going to get taken down by the Trundle. Annie is going to be making her way now up into this fight, as it is going to be 3 for 1 in favor of CSL. And Anna needs to be very careful here. She is caught between a rock and a hard place. She needs to be able to get a trade kill here. Set does drop that Haymaker, but Tibbers could be there to seal the deal. Is Tibbers going to go for anyone? It's going to go for Miroslav. And Vince will have to be using that flash to safety, as Youko are looking very, very capable. But at the same time, they are just unfortunately just missing these kills here, as there's a lot of CS Angel is going to be using. So Void Bunny is going to just be able to pick that up very easily and very comfortably. And Maokai getting that extra bit of CS and the extra bit of experience, as Olaf has hit that level 7. Maokai sitting only on that 31 CS, was having a bit of a hard time. It looked so good. It did look very good. The roams were looking very good. But at the end, it was just too difficult. Olaf able to run them down. Rel, so much engaged. Roxy Moxie walking where she should not be. And that's going to be the Rel and Olaf taking her down. She has nowhere to go. And now Razy is going to spot out Rotella. But Rotella is going to not really care too much there, as he's going to be looking for an engage here. Because Olaf was looking for the dive. Does look like Phelios and Rotella are going to be there with a dive, possibly. The Phelios does have that full Kraken Slayer already, 107 CS at 11 minutes. Colin is looking very, very capable right now. This is going to be a 3-man dive onto Razy. Razy does still have the flash, does still have that killer instinct. Could look for a fight there. Is going to try and cut out. Is going to get caught by the Phelios root. And Stitch is going to be able to take them down. As Razy, unfortunately, living the ADC experience, gets a 3-man dive. And we already know that these situations are like when someone tells you just to play safe and you get 4-man dive. So it's just an unfortunate one there. As you see, Miroslav is getting engaged on by Angel Anna here. Does drop the Tibbers. The Nature's Grasp is going to be dropped as well, as they're going to desperately try and pick up that kill. And looks like Void and Anna will be able to pick that up with Tibbers tanking the tower. Void Bunny will survive. But now Rotella is going to be fighting onto Void there. Not going to be able to do anything, as Vince is going to be walking down from that top lane. As now Rotella tanking tower, and Void going to pick up that kill. Bit of an over-aggressive step there from Rel, as that is going to be some more gold handed over to the Maokai, who's 4 for 3 for 6. Not CSing very well, but is definitely picking up all the kills where necessary, and is farming champions instead. With the Moxie's going to be walking that Olaf. It looks like Olaf is going to drop that Ragnarok and try and chase Zara. But Zara's going to walk out now. But now Titrana is going to be fighting that Set. Set has nowhere to run. Is going to be going for the fight there. But Trundle will take him down. Play the Rune King. Set will lose to that Sheen and Bramble Vest, Plate Steel Caps, and oh my goodness. How did the Set lose? Rel DC? Maybe Rel DC. Maybe Rel was lagging, possibly. Not really too sure. But now Colin picks up some more tower plating in that mid lane. So really trying to get that Aphelios nice and strong. Tower plating is going to be falling soon. With now Rel going to be looking bot side, looking for another engage. And Trundle ult. Dude, Trundle ult actually, I think it's quite broken, especially against those fighters. And then the Q also taking away a lot of the Trundle, the Set's physical damage. Taking away like their attack damage just makes it really hard for Set to actually do anything. So Trundle's just heavy really got to counter any of these fighters. And now Void is going to be dropping the Herald mid and is going to be using the Nature's Grasp just to ensure the charge happens and they do get the goal. But now Trundle's going to have to be careful. The Set is looking for revenge. Once they use this double, he uses and Trundle runs him down. Yeah. Set needs to be very careful not using that Haymaker too early. Because if she uses it at the right time, he can turn the fight. But Set Trundle can just run them down if the Haymaker has been used. Now Victor is going to be a part of the inside bot like Kai'Sa is going to try and spot him out. It's going to clear out some control wards. Rotella is going to find the Roxy Moxie here. As we do see waiting there. Could look for an engage. But it seems like it's just ADC versus Victor. And then Aphelios has gone mid with the Rel. If he had lethal tempo, he could duel the Trundle now, seeing he has Bork. Yeah, he could have dueled the Trundle, but I think the Trundle does make it quite difficult. If the Haymaker's down and then he drops the Trundle ulti, it just becomes really, really difficult. Yeah, so Set, I do think Set can win that duel. He can win it, yeah. Set can very much win that duel with the Trundle. I think he gets enough attack speed so that his Q gives him a multiple auto attack resets. So he can auto and then Q to auto, and then it gives him an attack reset. So he'd be able to easily do it. Yeah, easily. And now you see Vin is going to be caught catching up Void Bunny, but the Haymaker has now been dropped. Set's going to use the ult to try and escape there. The Nature's Grasp is not going to be able to connect there. Trundle's looking for a fight here. Does use the pillar. And so now see the root connecting there, and that is going to be the flash coming out from Vin's. But very easy pickup there for Youko, as they are still going to continue playing around this top lane. Penta 100% wins that Kappa. I guess you didn't expect it. Now Asian's going to get dived by Stitch and Victor. Absolutely nowhere to go for her. And Shrell could be looking for the engage there. Aphelios is going to drop a what a damage. And now Void Bunny is going to be hopping and going to try to do a lot of damage. The Zyra ulti is going to be shredding them there. As that Maokai is going to take down Aphelios. Rotella will get that trade kill onto the Maokai's Olaf there to steal it away. Why Flash needs to realize when flashing won't save you. Yeah, I think it's I don't think it's too easy to understand, at least in my case. Like, I've made too many mistakes where I flash where I don't think I could have gotten out, so just a very unfortunate decision made there. Mirsav's going to get caught up by Munchmello. Does have that Divine Sunderer. And Mirsav's going to try and walk away there, but that Trundle's got a lot of attack speed. And we'll be able to pick up another kill there as Munchmello looking absolutely dominant in this on this Trundle. And once again, she's having a really, really good game. And looks like she's going to be building that Blade the Rune King. So the Trundle just go that nom 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 with the bite. And then we see that is Olaf picking up that Hex Shrinker with the Stride Breaker. And then he's going to be building that Death Dance. So he's going to be doing a bit of Build-A-Bear right now. With even picked up by the Rel there. And there's the Luden's Tempest been picked up by Annie. Trundle can backdoor a lot better than Olaf. That is true. As you now see, there's going to be the engagement onto Rotella, but she's going to be a little bit of damage. But I think the unfortunate part is that I don't know if the Trundle is able to use the Q to munch the towers. So we hope Munch can munch the towers. That's kind of the plan. Rest of Youko just need to keep pressure for the splits. That is very true. Now Maokai's going to draw the Nature's Cross. I'm going to try and catch out Aphelios, but that's going to be blocked by the Banshees. The Aphelios will get caught up and they're not going to continue that engage. As now Munchman is going for a fight out. So if it's Vince, there's nowhere to run. That is a Blade of the Rune King. Haymaker is fully stacked. But he used a little too late, and now Vince is likely going to be falling over to the Trundle here. But he's going to ultimate. That's going to be the flash from Munchmello. A lot of damage there. And Trundle is now on a killing spree. Takes down Set once again. And Trundle's going to sit happily and comfortably in that top lane. Go for these 1v1s. Like, Trundle wins a lot of these side lane 1v1s against these fighters. With lethal tempo and then the Divine Thunder makes it very easy for him to just go for these constant fights. As now Set picks up that Iron Spike whip, so is going towards, not going to be going for that Triforce, rather going to be going for the Stride Breaker. I don't know what the plan was there. He might as well just try and stand still in order. Maybe he thought his ulti was going to do something. But Angel and Void Bunny are going to be catching our Miroslav behind there. The stun is going to connect across the roots. And then there's going to be the Rel ulti trying to slow it down. But Rel not going to be able to run away. They does try and land the Ruby. Void Bunny will likely have her W up very soon. We'll be able to knock her back. And Angel Anna is now going to be taking down Rotella. And Youko are looking very, very comfortable. Once again, playing around this mid lane jungle. This is good. No Void. Why flash? As now we're going to see Stitch is going to be caught up by Void. Void has nowhere to go. Does not have flash this time. We're going to knock the Olaf away. But Olaf does have Ghost. Does have the Ragnarok. But then the Annie is going to be then taken down. Stitch does try to draw the damage. If Void is taken solo. And will make it out alive. As now we see Trundle is going to be sitting and looking for Olaf from behind. Is going to find Stitch. Stitch is going to be walking there. And Stitch is going to be able to lose that 1v1 there. As you see, that is going to be the Trundle ulti. That's going to be the shutdown going over to Munchmiller once again. As Colin takes away a free red buff. And now Trundle is going to be starting up that Rift Herald. Mr. Notch, you teach her that. But now we see Munch is going to be starting up that Rift Herald with Razy. Rotella is there looking for an engage with Vince. But now we see the exhaust coming out onto the set there. Collins is going to try and drop that crescendo. A lot of damage going on to Trundle. Trundle there is going to get thrown out of the Philios ulti. Going to drop the ulti, going to heal a bit more. Philios has got crescendo stacks. As that is a triple kill for Colin. We all see what these Philios can do with these kind of items and with that kind of damage. It is very, very easy for them to just close out the game and go for that 1v9. 184 CS behind his name is very, very strong right now. 3-1 on the Aphelios and will secure Baron for CSL. Aphelios now picks up that Gale Force as a 2-item Aphelios. Trundle has also picked up the Blade of the Rune King. So could be looking for more of that split push angle. Is going to be sitting in that side lane. The Maokai does have that even shroud plus that demonic embrace. The Bramble Vest has been picked up as well as the Bombing Cinders will be on that Sunfire as well as the Thorn Mail. That is a static shift for Kai'Sa, going for more of that AP build, the AP wave clear build. So hopefully Kai'Sa will be able to scale a little bit more as the game goes. And then Death Dance has been locked in for Olaf, and that is going to be the Hexraker, so he's probably going to be rolling into the more Malmortius. Now, Zyra desperately trying to look for picks here, but not going to be able to catch anyone out. Rotella just going to take a bit of burn damage from that Leandries, but not going to be too phased. As Kai'Sa going to just trying to clear that wave with that static shift. And is going to be able to do so quite quickly as Aphelios. Very comfortable game. Munchmiller is going to be caught out here. It's going to hit by the Olaf, but is going to be walking away there. Zyra really going to try and get some poke up. Going to go onto Colin there. As Charlotte really could possibly look for a fight. Is going to go back into that top lane. They do have vision, and Stitch is going to try and go and steal the ward. While Munch could look for a reset. Is going to try and fight that set in that side lane, just split pushing. But Stitch is not letting that happen. Stitch has decided that you are not resetting, as that's going to be the TP. Going to try and get to that top lane as quickly as possible. Roxy is going to get caught out by the FedEx. He's going to regrow that. That's going to be the massive Coven ulti coming out from the Zyra. Rotella and Aphelios are going to be taken down. And that's 2 kills for Youko. And they pick up on an overextend. Well, they see Trundle did TP topside to try and deal with the set. But now Set has made his way mid. And is going to be running and looking for the fight there. Is going to catch the Maokai. Going to get that Shridebreaker proc off. Does have that Haymaker. But that's going to be Razy flashing away. Miroslav is going to flash forward, pick up a kill, but that's going to be traded 1-for-1. As Olaf will be able to pick up that tower, but then Victor is going to lose his life to Zyra. As 7,000 gold lead for CSL. And right now, this is a very comebackable game for Youko. They do have the team fight power with that Lysandra. And the Maokai, the Trundle, going to be sitting in that side lane going for the split push. And then the Kai'Sa, and we'll be able to just pop into that back line if any CC is landed. It's still looking very rough, unfortunately. As now Angel Anna's gonna see if he can catch Vince. If she cannot catch Vince, sorry for the spoil, but it's GG. But it's all good, my man. I think just for future, just leave it to the stream if that's all right. And now going to see engage onto Vince. Yeah, Youko and the Yuko are going to try and chase down the step. That's a lot of true damage. Angel Anna gets bursted down. That is going to be a very, very easy takedown onto Stitch. But the Felio is doing so much damage. Going to be rooting them up. Going to be stacking with that Severum. Severum plus Infernum. That is going to be so much burst and so much healing as Youko is going to get running for their lives. Well, Rotella's gonna catch up Void Bunny. Void Bunny's gonna get that trade kill now. No, Zephelios picks up one. Gonna drop that ulti and is gonna take down another. And that is going to be... Alright, that's going to be a team fight that was looking good for Youko, but CSL do come out in clutch there and they do pick up the multiple kills. Zephelios looking quite strong. Just hold on a couple of seconds. And it's going to be now Engage coming in onto the Zephelios. Zara will be able to pick up that kill once again. So I'm just going to give you 2 seconds. Alright, alright. Okay, sorry, my bad. As that is going to be the Dragon startup for CSL, they are going to pick up the Soul, so that is going to be that's going to be the Ocean Drake for them. That's going to give that extra mana and health regen. Going to be quite nice. Going to be very, very good for them. Going to allow them just to regen a little bit more. Olaf's going to be a bit of a nightmare. And it does look like Vincent is going to try and push forward there. The Blade of the Rune King is going to be quite a strong item for the set. As we see, they are going to be stacking in that mid lane. Victor does have 3 items, but the Trundle can easily take them down if the Trundle is able to get onto that back line. As Nakai does try and use the nature draw shots to try and go in, is only going to catch the Senju, will body block for Colin, but now we're going to see the Engage coming in there onto Vince. He's going to drop the Haymaker, going to be a lot of damage, and Orox is going to take down Vince. But now that is going to be that's a lot of damage. As Rel does walk into that back line, gets that 3-man stun. Ophelio picks up 1. And that is going to be Ophelios picking up 3. And then Victor picking up the double. So Ophelios coming in clutch there along with the Victor. As now we see CSL are going to be pushing down at that mid lane. And they are going to take down the inhib. They do have minions pushing in. And they are going to look like they're going to try and close this game out. They are going to try and take this to a clean 2-0. And it does look like it's going to be GG. Does have that Ophelios. Does have the Crescendum plus the Calibrum. So can shred these towers here. As now there will be no one up to stop this. As CSL are going to take down Youko 2-0 in this best 3, and they will take the W. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. It's a very unfortunate game coming out there for Youko. CSL do come out on top with the with the very free 2-0. They just put the Ophelios into a hyper carry role, and it made it very simple for them to just play around him. And from that point, it was very hard to lock down Ophelios with that amount of peel that the Rel can offer. Very solid team comp built by them. But very good effort coming out from Youko. They did try very hard with these team comps. They were trying to lock them down with the Zyra and the Maokai. They're trying to sing that side lane, really doing as much work as she can. But unfortunately, was not able to get the dub there. So I'm going to be handing out the prediction points to the teams. So no points were chosen there, unfortunately. So we delete and return the points. But from me at the casting desk, thank you everyone who came to watch. Thank you for all the support. It was a very solid game from Youko. Very, I hope to see more of them soon. But yeah, so from me on the casting desk, I'm not going to be streaming for quite some time. I'm going to be off for about a week. And it's going to be, going to feel weird, but I'm going to be moving to Cape Town. So I'm not going to be here as often. But if I do, I'll be sure to give you guys a solid TFT stream. I'm taking part in a TFT tournament tomorrow. And I do think it's just going to be, yeah. But I'll see you tomorrow, Kappa. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, everyone, and stay safe. And best luck with all your ranked games.